Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janice Rose, also known as She Heartbreak Savage, and I'm here with my best friend Tierra again. And today we're doing a let's talk, chit chat type of a thing. We're gonna be talking about some topics, mental health number one, and the importance of mental health in the Black community, with everything that's going on, the COVID-19 quarantine stuff, how to stay sane, and then we're going to talk about what did I say? Social anxiety, and Summer Walker.
Yep.
So, I guess to get started, do you believe in mental health and like health education, like in the Black community? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I definitely think there's like a stigma on it that like, oh, Black people can't this or can't that. And I really think that it should be talked about more. And I think that people should actually go seek counseling and everything if they have problems. It's more beneficial than you think. And it's not what you think it is. Most people think, oh, I'm just going to be laying on the couch talking to a shrink. I mean, if that's how you want it to be, then sure, that's how it can be for you. But everything is what you make it. And besides, with like counseling and stuff, you get out of it what you put it in anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's definitely not talked about as much, in my experience. I think that I feel like for me personally, I didn't recognize like the importance of mental health until I got older and like had real issues with it, and then I had to like cope on my own and like figure out, okay, what's wrong with me, like mentally, and recognize that it was something mental. And then you gotta find ways to like treat yourself because it's not talked about. And then like I think I remember like telling people, like my mom, like I'm depressed, and she would be like, well, why, what's wrong, like what do you have to be depressed about? And I'm like, and I think that's like the common thing too, especially like with younger kids. They be like, when they talking to their parents, are like, well, what do you have to be depressed about, or like what do you have to worry about? And I think people should take that seriously. And like if someone says like, yo, I'm dealing with something, or I feel some type of way, that's important. Like with anxiety as well, like people might not be able to explain exactly like why they feel a certain way, but they don't feel good, and they just don't know how to describe like exactly what it is that they're feeling, but they know like they don't feel like normal. And I think like people should just like try to recognize that in their kids more, especially Black kids.
But I also think it's a knowledge thing as well. Like I think there needs to be more, like you said, talk more about it. People need to get informed. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
Basically.
And then you don't know how to deal with it. And then you got people like doing like self-harm and shit. Like it can get to that point. Like it could have got to that point for me. But I just feel like you have to have someone to talk to. Like that's number one. Like if you dealing with something, if you feel like you dealing with something, like have somebody to talk to. And then if you don't have nobody to talk to, a tip that helped me was like talk to yourself. Not like in the mirror obviously, but like I would like record myself with a voice recorder and like vent through that, like a diary, like a voice diary. And then I would do that like every day for months. And then months later I would go back and like listen to like the very first one I did, and I would hear in my voice like my mood change and how like I was happier. So I think that helps, having some type of outlet.
Definitely.
What else? Quarantine, social distancing. We are not supposed to be this close to each other right now, but yeah.
I get tested every time I go to the doctor, so I'm fine.
And I'm taking extreme precautions here. Trust me. Trust us.
Taking our vitamins.
Yeah. But like as far as like the quarantine and like staying inside like for days on end, like I don't know about y'all, but like I'm working from home. Like that is an adjustment for me. And like honestly, okay, so let me just tell y'all. So I'm not used to working from home. I'm used to getting up every morning and like getting dressed and like looking presentable to go to work in the office. We working from home, baby. Baby, I have my shift starts at 8 a.m. When I tell you I don't get out my bed until 7:55, dead ass, and then I have another alarm that goes off at 7:59 to let me know to get logged in, because I might get up at 7:55 and turn on my laptop, but then I'm gonna lay back down until fucking 7:59, and then I'm gonna go into fucking my job.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and so that's like an issue for me, is like me working from home. Yeah, I'm working and I'm being productive, but like me personally, I'm slacking. Like I don't have the motivation to get up, get dressed, put a wig on, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the house.
Right.
Yeah. So that's kind of depressing though. Like I feel like for me,
I mean, you definitely need some sun.
Definitely. And then I just need to I realize like getting dressed up and stuff, like that makes you feel good internally, like knowing that you look good. Like I can't be sitting around the house for 7-8 days with my dookie braids looking a hot ass mess. Like I'm gonna get depressed. Yeah, so I had to put on a wig today, some lipstick, and be happy.
Okay, period.
Yeah. How you quarantining?
I mean, shoot, it depends on the type of individual you are.
Okay.
Like me, I am sometimes easily entertained.
With yourself?
Yes.
Okay, me too.
Like, I should play some music. I be dancing, time go by, I might start cleaning. Definitely binge watching TV shows. NCIS LA.
Okay.
With LL.
Black Lightning, Love's Blind.
Yeah, so like my days actually go by quick. And I mean, I have hobbies and I work, and I do try to work out or at least go outside every day. You need that vitamin D. By work out, I mean I'm gonna do some sit-ups or I'm gonna do some stairs and squats. You know them little circle things that you can, mountain climbers and stuff. I'm gonna do that. As far as going outside and running like these people doing, I'm not doing that because one, I'm already out of breath running. Now I got a face mask to add to that. I really can't breathe. Bruh. I'm gonna stay in the house.
People are really out here running, like jogging, walking their dogs and stuff. Like
the stuff stays in the air for at least 3 to 4 hours, at least according to the CDC. So if they wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah, I ain't worked out nothing. Like I thought about it. Like everybody's like, oh, workout, push up challenges and ish. You see, ain't nobody nominated me to push up nothing.
Humping is a workout. And you burn so many calories. You ain't doing that?
Moving on. Moving on. What's the next topic? Social anxiety. Summer Walker. So, people were trolling Summer Walker, saying like, we don't believe you have social anxiety, like you are out and about, you're a singer, you're famous, da 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 da. But do you think that means like that's not real, like that's something that she's dealing with? Like what's your perspective and opinion?
Okay, I had a couple points. I mean, one, I definitely think some of them comments go into what you were talking about earlier about mental health in the black community and how they say it's not real. I definitely think it falls under that stigma and everything. But I also think it can be very real for some people. And I had just thought it was ironic that for someone who is a public figure and a celebrity and a singer, I just found it ironic how they have social anxiety when their whole career is on a social basis. Like
performing.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, I just thought that was ironic. But I also think, like, if that's something you're dealing with as a celebrity, I definitely think you should get help for it, especially if you want to stay doing the things you're doing. Because, I mean, she made good music, okay?
Yeah, like I fucking love Summer Walker. Like, just to be blatantly honest,
Mm-hmm.
like I love her music and I'm gonna support her regardless. But I feel like I connect with her like differently now. Like
Mm-hmm.
when she said that she dealt with social anxiety, because I feel like I deal with some form of social anxiety, and I get it when people are like, "Oh, well, you're a singer and you're famous and da 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 da," but I feel like if I look at it from her perspective, this girl is just a singer. Like let's just forget everything else. She's a singer.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sing and you want to showcase your talent, you don't know what necessarily comes with that. Like you just want to fucking sing. And if motherfuckers pay attention and they like you and you become famous, like that's just a part of what comes with it. But you still are you who you were before then. Like, so she had social anxiety before then, like, oh, now I'm famous, like, but I just wanted to sing. Like, you get what I'm saying?
She said she just wanted to sing.
No, like, this is just like my perspective. Like, yeah, this might not be the right profession for social anxiety,
Right.
but she just wants to showcase her talent. Like,
I mean,
you know
I
what I'm
definitely
saying?
think since she's singing and all that and showcasing her talent, she'll get over it. Because I
Yeah.
mean, the more you do
I
it,
think,
it's
yeah,
less than
it'll
how
get
severe
better.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like people can't like pressure her and be like, "Oh, you need to do this and you need to get on stage and bust down." Da, 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 da. Like, no, like if that's not what she feels comfortable doing, then that's fine. But then people were like, "Well, you can get in front of your boyfriend and twerk on him and do it on camera and shit like that." Like, how is that different? I mean, it's
That's
I just,
personal.
it's personal, and it is your comfort level. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, for me, I can sit in front of you or like my other friends and have a very confident, intelligent conversation. But if you put me in a room full of people that I don't know and you tell me to like speak, I'm gonna be fucking nervous. Like, I'm gonna have anxiety. Like, my heart rate is gonna be elevated. Like, that just feel like that's natural. But that doesn't negate that I still have a dream to be, you know, whatever. You know? But I just feel
I
like,
mean,
you
I
know,
think it's just like anything else. It's something you have to get over.
yeah. Definitely if you want longevity and that's your career.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think for people to say like, oh, that's not real, or like you can't do this if you have that, like, yeah, people want to put rules on everything. Like, just let the girl live. Like, things don't have to be so like ABCD.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody got an opinion. I mean, they fans. Everyone thinks something can be a certain type of way. That's just what they like. But at the end of the day, the fans who like what she do show up to see her do what she do.
And they're going to support her regardless, just like me. So, yeah.
At the end of the day, you gonna have people who hate and you gonna have people who motivate. So,
and that's always
choose which one you go listen to.
For sure.
And if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right anyway.
Right. So, excuse my language. I'm gonna put a beep over that. Yep. Alright, I guess that's the end of our little mental health discussion. Yeah.
/ coronavirus.
Yeah, let's talk, chit chat, whatever. So I might do these videos again. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel.
Please.
Follow me on Instagram at @BeJaniceRose and @SheHeardRaySavage. And thank you for watching. Do you want to do the hand thing?
Oh, I just thought I did.
No, you go like that. The other side.
Oh shit.
Ah!